Hello everyone, this is Anissa and today I'm going to show you how I make taffy grapes. These are taffy grapes. So good. So first I start with me some green grapes washed off and the vines are taken off and they're all rinsed and dried. I have my bowl of vanilla. All I do is just melt it in this bowl in the microwave. And you want it to get, like kind of silky smooth like that. It doesn't have to be as thin as you would make it when you're dipping strawberries and pretzel sticks and things like that. Just a nice little thick consistency is good. Then I have my crushed up peanuts and I have my containers as well as I have my wooden skewer, or you can use a toothpick. So that's how I get started. So first what I do is I go over to my grapes and I want to stick my toothpick in it. And I'm doing this like with one hand here. And then I want the part that has like the little hole where we took the vine off. I want to take that and I'm going to dip it in my vanilla, kind of like tap it to get the excess off. And then I'm going to take it over here and I'm going to dip it in my peanuts. And I'm doing this with one hand, so it would be like a lot neater than that. And then once I get it covered, I'm going to go over here and put it in the container. And that's it. And you keep doing that until these are full. I got my container from a warehouse. It's like a candy warehouse. You can go there and they sell them. I think you get like 50 of them for like $6.99, $8.99, something like that. And then I forgot to tell you, so I just crush my peanuts up in a blender. You just pour them in there, crush them up for a couple of seconds until they get like the consistency that you want them to be in. Because as you can see, I do have like some pieces of peanuts. I do have some customers who like the peanuts to not be as crushed up. Those are special orders because they do take more time for you to like sit there and hold them in there so that the nuts can adhere to the vanilla. So I do charge extra for those. And then I do have some customers who wear, instead of the grapes being half covered, they want it whole covered, the whole thing covered. So I charge extra for that. But you can definitely make these any kind of way you want. You can use vanilla for the frosting. You can use almond bark, chocolate, caramel, white chocolate. It really depends on what you want, as well as you can use peanuts, walnuts, coconut, almonds. You can crush those up as well and put those on the grapes, and those are as delicious, just as delicious too. But most people prefer the peanut taffy grapes. That's really what I see a lot of. But I'll go ahead and make one more. So again, you want to just take it, stick your toothpick in there, make sure the part that you took the vine off of is right there. And then you just want to dip it, kind of like tap off the excess. Go over here to your peanuts and you just want to coat it. And again, it would be a lot neater if I wasn't trying to hold a camera while I'm doing this. And then you just take it off. And that's what I really love about you can either use a toothpick, or I just broke off a wooden skewer, is that you're not touching all over the grapes. I try to, make my treats and everything as touchless as possible. Instead of you holding it in your hand, dipping it in the vanilla, then you getting the vanilla all over your fingers and all that. I really try to stay away from that. So the best way for me is definitely a toothpick, or like I said, I broke up my skewer and just used the sharp edge to dip the peanut. But I'm sorry, the grape. But that's how I make mine. It's very simple. It's very easy. You don't need flour and sugar and all that kind of stuff. You just melt your vanilla, crush up your peanuts, wash your grapes. Make sure you want to wash your grapes. I mean, I'm pretty sure most people know you want to rinse off anything before you eat it, any type of fruit. So, yeah, that's what you do. Make sure you clean your grapes and dry them. Because if you don't dry them really good, then the vanilla will be kind of harder for the vanilla to stick to them, and everything will be sliding off. But that's how you make taffy grapes. So simple, so easy, and they are so delicious. Sometimes I'll make me some on a Sunday, just sit back, watch some movies, eat my taffy grapes. I feel a lot better eating these instead of chocolate and potato chips and stuff like that. Even though the vanilla is a little sugar, nevertheless, I'm still eating grapes. It's very refreshing. As you guys know, grapes are very refreshing all in themselves, all in themselves. And so you add some peanuts and you add a little vanilla or almond bark to them. Good. But that is how you make taffy grapes. Talk to you guys soon. Hope that was helpful.